I am $8,271 into this Whiteout survival account, and it is day 54. I'm going to give you a little update on some of the events I've been playing, and we have Castle Battle coming up. I'm going to have to get up at 6 a.m. Eastern, and the battle itself starts at 7 a.m. I think it's kind of been prearranged, so it'll mostly be practice as long as everything goes as planned. But let me give you a quick review of where we're at. So the events I'm looking at right now, I'm going to be playing Lucky Wheel. The Tundra trade event just opened up. I didn't really realize what I was doing when I first started playing this, so I hit some trucks, not just like based on their value, based nothing else, because they're still all within our state. So that is what it is. I hope nobody gets butthurt about that. I didn't really realize all the consequences. So this is kind of just a little fun side game, but we'll see how that goes. The Lucky Wheel I'm going to play again because I want the shards for Flint for the end of Hall of Chiefs. Hall of Chiefs, I'm not really trying to win. I don't want to spend a lot of money on this, but you know, if there's some synergy to certain events, might as well get what I can. So here's where I'm sitting in the overall right now. And I'm just I'm not pressing it hard. But one thing I did spend some money on since the last time we talked is I pressed my troops some more because we do have the Sunfire Castle battle coming up. I did need for the Beast event, I was not able to get all 6 marches out, so I basically spent a little bit more money on the troops training, and also I bought some of the charms packs, and that's where we are with Hall of Chiefs right now. We're in the charms upgrade phase, so I do have some things out. Also, this is the day we get the most for research, so 45 points for research. So I do have some gathering out. I'm gonna do the charms, and then I'm going to do some research that I've been meaning to do. And of course, we're going to play Lucky Wheel. So let me get Lucky Wheel out of the way first. Actually, let me get the spending out of the way first. So here's VIP. Here's where we're at with the VIP grind. I'm just going to take these. It's just going to be what it is. Slow and steady progression towards VIP. I'm also going to... oh, the custom armament just came up. I'll have to see... Lucky Hero gear, probably gonna want Lucky Hero gear, but I don't know. I don't really want to spend on this right now if I don't have to. As you can see, I bought all the way up to the $50 for troops training because I just needed it. We do have some research to do, so maybe I'll come back to this. But the one thing I do want to make sure I grab every day because it's good VIP value is I get $6 worth of VIP for only $5, so I'm grabbing that. And then I'll grab this, and I'll get to the end of the month before I do that because I want to keep my stats as far as spend under control as much as I can, even though I've had to spend a little bit more than I wanted to. Vault of Enigma I didn't really participate in because I didn't see the point. I mean, yeah, it's got decent value, but I didn't really see the point in this, especially since I've been spending so much money on other things. Take care of this. All right, so. In the Charm Master, I did spend all the way up to the $20 amount. I don't know if I want to go to this amount because it just gets costly. Let me show you what I mean. So we are going to be playing some events, but since I'm talking about the Hall of Chiefs, just show you we're on the Charms day. So here's where I'm at. I'm unranked right now. It looks like a bunch of people already did their charms. It's a question of how much I want to spend on charms. I did some charms with some previous events. The thing is that I don't know why the game works this way. If you guys know, tell me in the comments. But this is a little strange to me. The level 3 upgrades are like 80 of these charm guides, and the charm guides are what I'm out of right now mostly. And on the level 4 upgrades, it's only 25. So because we have Sunfire Castle coming up, and I'm basically going to be asked to be in mostly a defensive role for that. So if I'm doing my math on this right, if I looked at this, it's like 1% per 25 roughly. It's a little bit more here, and then here it's 1.5% per 25. So I mean, I know the other one's a little bit different. It's not quite 1. So between that and the fact that I know that I'm going to need more infantry for some of the defensive battles coming up, I'm going to go with the upgrading these ones. So here we go. Grab this. All right, so these are all at 20.5 now. Is that right? 20.5. Ah, and it's also not going to level 5 exactly like I thought. It's just increasing it. So it takes several rounds. Where these ones, it would go directly from level 3 to level 4, I believe. These ones, you have to do it in several rounds. I see. So still, I mean, stats per charm guide, I think this is still the better move for me. And I just want to make sure, did I get them all? 20.5, 20.5, yep. These ones are still at 19, okay. Okay. So, now, I think this is interesting. I think essentially, you know, do I spend 80 and change on getting one of these up just to get one of them up? I don't think so. I think for my own sanity, I'm going to just go with, you know, doing 3 of these. So I'll do 3 of these all on one side. It doesn't look like it matters which one. They're all, you know, infantry lethality and health the same percentage. So I'll just stick with the left-hand side here, and I'll bump up all of these. 1. Yeah, it's basically the same. It's a 1.5% each. So just for my own, you know, my own sanity here, I'm trying to do them evenly. And I guess I'll come over here. Well, I guess what I'll do is since it's all the same, it's 1.5% each, right? I'll just do one of these. Yeah, these are all at 2. Okay, so I will just do one of these, and it's again 1.5%. So there we go. So we got one of them to level 5 at least. All right. Now, where did that put me with Hall of Chiefs? All right, not bad. Take all these little missions. So that's where it put me. You know, the question is, how much do I want to spend on these charm guides? I know charms are, you know, right up there with gear as far as how much to press, but do I really want to spend? You know, let's see, where is it? Where's that deal? The charm guide, I can get 80 charms for 50, and yeah, 80 charms for 50. And with the charms that I have right now, that's pretty much, I'd only be able to do 3 more sets. So, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like spending that money right now, I don't think. And if we look at where I'm sitting for Hall of Chiefs, for overall, I think I'll have plenty. You know, I'm happy with 3rd, essentially. Looks like I've got 3rd place locked up. Hopefully. I'll have plenty of stuff to do in the later phases as well. So I think I'm happy with that for now. We'll see. See if I feel like I need to press it based on some other things going on. So that's the Hall of Chiefs, and that's where I stand with Hall of Chiefs. Let's take a look at Lucky Wheel. And I'm going to, like I have been doing, I'm going to spin this wheel. I'm using gems to spin the wheel because I don't like the value of when you buy the coins. It doesn't come with VIP, so I don't want to spend anything that doesn't get me towards VIP. So, oh, I forgot to, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, not too bad. Only 3 there, but got some decent skill books. 1, oh, that's a nice hit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, my luck has been better today than it has in previous days so far. Maybe I spoke too soon. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, nice. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3. Take it. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Not the best, but some good experience in there. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, not too bad. 1, 2, 3. I feel like my luck is all right today. Yes, all right. 5, 6, 7. That is not a bad run. I wish I had that in some of my other days. That's not a bad run. So let's see. I think this is, yeah, this looks like this is the last day of Lucky Wheel for Flint. And as much as I am so tempted to put Flint to 5 stars, I'm going to wait because we have a Hall of Chiefs event for that. But let's see where we stand. Oh, yeah. So basically, you know, I'll be able to get him to 5 stars with just using 15 extra of the general shards. And I'll do that in the Hall of Chiefs phase that we have coming up on stage 7. So going to have to wait to get Flint to 5 stars, but Flint will now be at 5 stars. Here's where Geronimo stands. You've already seen this. I think I am trying to press his gear a little bit more. I would like to see this go up to another +3, but I'm just slowly grinding to get there. So we'll get there eventually. And then we have, Alonso looking pretty good. I'm going to wait to get this to 50 just because I really want to get Alonso's defensive gear up if possible for tomorrow.
Hey, Snowball Fight.
And then Molly is still there, and that's the rest. You've seen the rest. So, and then Flint, you saw Flint, and I'm trying to work Flint's skills as well. Although, you know, it's debatable who's... Do I have Alonso's expedition skills up yet? Yeah, so all of his expedition skills are up. So that means I can start working Flint's expedition skills. So, damage up, attack up, lethality up. So, start working Flint's expedition skills as well. And that's where things stand there. So that's the account review. And then I'm going to be getting up at very early tomorrow morning. I don't know when you're watching this, but essentially on January 29th, Thursday, around 7 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to live stream this. I don't know how exciting it's going to be because we're supposed to have a negotiated deal where we're going to rotate Sunfire Castle. So essentially, I'm going to rally Sunfire Castle, and then I'm going to just be spending time healing and refilling while everybody else does these little solo attacks and stuff like this. So it may not be all that exciting, but it's my first Sunfire Castle, so it's exciting from that perspective. And from what I understand, it's a lot of work to just keep on refilling and healing and refilling and healing. So it'll be a good experience from that perspective. So if you're interested in that, it's going to be 7 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. The battle starts. I'll probably start streaming just a little bit before that. Maybe even 15 minutes before or so, because I need to get set up and prepped. But I'm going to be getting up really early in the morning for this game. I normally don't wake up that early, so it's not going to be a great time as far as that goes. I hope I'm semi-functional. That's all I have for now. But if you have any tips, if you have any advice, I'd love to hear it. If you want to see this journey and see if I'm able to stick to my budget plans, my efficient whale strategy, then you're in the right place. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because I do go live every now and then, and you'll see when I post new videos or when I go live. That's all I have for tonight. Thank you very much. Until next time, I'll see you later.